Hello and welcome, my beautiful Taurus. This is your general tarot and oracle card forecast for the week of April the 27th. Can you believe it? May 3rd. So let's see what your download messages and your theme is for this week's reading. Confidence. Okay. Let's see what we have here for your tarot messages as we move through here this week. Alrighty. What do you need to see, know, and expect as you navigate through this end of this month into the beginning of the next month? All right, let's see what we have here. Coming in with your first card, you have the Ace of Wands, followed by the Wheel of Fortune and the Two of Cups. Ooh, you have the Three of Swords, the Empress, and the Queen of Swords. Coming in the center position, you have the Nine of Cups, you have the Four of Pentacles, and you have the Knight of Pentacles. Coming in next, you have the Sun, best card in the deck. You have the Ace of Swords, and you have the Knight of Pentacles. The end of the week, ooh, this is good. Where are we here? We're stuck together. Well, I'm going to take them both. You have the Ten of Pentacles, the Strength card, and you have the... Okay, they wanted me to take that one. Okay, you have the Two of Wands. All right. Okay, so this may be a week where you're going to really have to dig deep to be confident about a situation. You might be having a problem with something that makes you feel a little bit insecure. You're not at your top peak, but this card says you will. Okay, so just don't get up in your head about it. Sorry, I have to get this situated properly here. Don't get up in your head about it, okay? This is a card that says lean into your strengths. You can be confident and move through any challenges that you have this week. But you could be feeling a little bit off, and I can see why. Okay, so coming in with your first card, your life or career, you've got offerings, and it says you will be offered a new position or investment opportunity. Think about it and research it carefully before accepting. So maybe some of you, are going to get a new job description. Maybe you've been offered something at your place of employment, or maybe it's an opportunity to get involved in something that you might have a passion for. Regardless, don't jump in too quick. Okay, don't put all your eggs in one basket. Do your research and be sure it's what you really want to do. Coming in next, you have the Two of Cups, you have the Wheel of Fortune, and the Ace of Wands. Here's your opportunity right here coming in. The beginning of that opportunity, that offer. Keep your eyes open, do your research. Her eyes are closed. She needs to find out all about this offer that's coming in and then act on it. Okay, the Ace of Wands is the beginning of some new opportunity that presents itself. The Two of Cups is good communication. You could be talking to somebody, a partner in business or in love, and take your time. Be clear and concise on what it is you're trying to convey, so that you can be accurate. So there's no things taken out of context. This can be a hot and passionate relationship here that you're having with somebody. The Wheel of Fortune comes in. Yes, this is a card of good karma, good energy, good luck. So things will work out at the end of the day. Okay, so this is a card that says get ready to see a big change in your future for the better. Now, your card is coming in for your focus part of the reading, which is your money, and your career card says coins. Money's coming in. This is a card of wealth and good investment. Your career could involve sales of some sort and finance, and you may be getting a raise. It is the card of being lucky. So, it could be the form of partnering up with somebody, discussing and having negotiations and discussions and debates, and that new opportunity that comes in that makes you feel like you're going to be able to ride that Wheel of Fortune financially. So this is a really good card when it comes to your job, career, and money in general. Now, you have the Queen of Swords, you have the Empress, and you have the Three of Swords. So we're going to jump right to the Three of Swords. The Three of Swords is great disappointment, but you're healing through something. This may have been a past situation. It could have been relationship, could have been personal, it could have been a breakup, a divorce. It could have been the breakup and divorce of a business, that you were involved in or partnered up with. It could be anything. However, you have cried your ocean of tears, and now you're healing through it. You're moving on. You're able now to get on your own, go out on your own. You're leaving a situation. You've cut through the red tape. You're not taking any BS anymore, and you're on a new journey. Solo, independent, confident. She's known as the widow or the divorcee. She doesn't need anybody by her side at this moment. She's decided to make her own decisions and make herself happy. You could be moving on as well. The Empress says you're going to be giving birth to your new dreams, okay? Giving birth to them, being able to plan your moves, but realizing Rome wasn't built in a day and things take time. Timing is most imperative. But this is a card of being patient. Also, you could be hearing about a birth of a child or an adoption of a child, and maybe you're waiting for that. Or, maybe you are of an age where you're wanting to have a child. This is a card of fertility and growth, pregnancy as well. Now, coming in the center position, I don't usually get these cards that are so impactful like this, but you got the card that says emotional loss, heartache, broken heart, and sadness. Now, remember, you may have gone through something here, because we talked about this here, and moving on in your own direction. So maybe there's a breakup here. This card says, not only is it broken, it could be shattered, and it's a grief card. And it's about loss and heartache or a broken heart and sadness in general. However, it does speak in the book representation that if the cards beside it on each side are good and positive, this will not be as hard as it sounds, okay? You got this good luck card, you got the host with the money. So this is good. This could be something that could have been an argument or a dispute over money, a debate. So, next to the relationship card, it means the changes, the changes could be different there too. The answer to timing question is imminent. So it can happen anytime. But I'm looking at this was a past tense. Okay? It's taken you a while because I see you moving on already. It may have had to do with a relationship or a business partner. So I think you're moving on, and it will be for the better. Now, as grim as that sounded, it's not as bad as that, because I think you've come to the conclusion, you've dealt with it, and you're moving forward. The King of Pentacles, the Four of Pentacles, and the Nine of Cups, yeah. So the Four of Pentacles is holding on, being mindful about your money, not giving it away, not letting it go, not having it run through your fingers like water. This card is telling you to hold on, be mindful of your spending. Don't go out there and have that, let go of your money too quickly or give in. And then you'll know that you enough at the end of the day. The King of Pentacles says you shouldn't really have to worry, because you'll be able to walk through any doors of opportunity to create that with confidence. Yeah, he's the king of called the Midas Touch card. No matter what, you're going to land on your feet and come up smelling like a rose. Stay confident. The Nine of Cups is wishes fulfilled. You can't get any better than that. Being happy. Okay? Knowing that your hard work and effort and everything you've gone through thus far is paying off. You now are able to enjoy life a whole lot more. Now, coming in next, you have the card from your messages from Spirit and your guides, Host. And it does come in with those money jars. And money jars are your talents, gifts, and areas of unrealized potential to earn money. Whether your space is physical or digital, you could find a lot of fulfillment in being a host. You might be going out there teaching, preaching, and conveying information to others. You could be a counselor, a therapist, a teacher, a healer, anything like that. But you have the ability to step up on your podium and host something. Be your own boss, okay, moving forward, letting the others teaching. Okay, coming in next, we have the Knight of Pentacles, we have the Ace of Swords, and we have the Sun. Ace of Swords is the beginning of something again. You had the Ace of Wands. Now you have the Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords is that card. I think you had the Ace of Wands. Yeah, there it is. Where you see the truth and clarity in something. Something might have been sort of uncertain, unresolved. You might have been not seeing things in a clear light or with an open mind. Now all of a sudden, bang, it shows up. You get that aha moment, that epiphany, where you go, now I know, now I see the truth. Now I've got a clear sight line and I can go after what I want. The King of Pentacles comes in and it says, you're going to take your time. You're going to be methodical, organized, and you're going to be, in order to be creative and accurate. He never messes up or loses a battle because he doesn't go charging in on emotion. He thinks. He thinks on his feet. He trusts his gut feeling. He trusts his intuition, and he makes out detailed plans so that he doesn't fail. And so take your time, be mindful of what you sign, read between the lines. Now, your final card is the best card in the deck. the sun. So whatever's happened here in the past, you've moved on from it, or you will be very soon, and it will bring you more happiness than you ever imagined. Freedom, liberation, independence, confidence. So this is a card of all over well-being, physical, spiritual, mental, and good health, and to have a clear sight line and knowing that you deserve to walk in your spotlight. Coming in next, your angel card number, end of the week, and possible future energy. You have 3 6s. This is the card that says reflect. Healing, empathy, self-discovery, compassion, awareness, and inner peace. Unexpected changes are on the horizon, challenging your thoughts and your feelings. This is a prime opportunity to reassess your identity, embrace a mindset shift, opt for optimism, confidence, and trust. Listening to your intuition and understanding your emotions are key to your growth and evolution. So we've been talking about this here. Confidence, stepping up into the power of who you are, reassessing your identity, getting out there and making changes in your life. You will reflect on the past, but that's okay. You're shifting into a new mindset, and you are going to be moving forward, much more optimistic. Now, coming in with that, you've got the 2 of Wands, the Strength card, and the 10 of Pentacles. So the Strength card comes in, and this is about you standing in your strength, leaning into the powers that be and your talents and gifts you have. But also, if you get involved in any debates, discussions, and conversations that could be heated, don't react with the roar of the lion in that heated moment, because sometimes we say things we can't take back. This is a card that says step back, take a breath, center yourself, look at the whole picture, listen. Okay, listen with compassion, tolerance, and understanding. You can catch more bees with honey than you will with vinegar. Wow, look what you've got. The 10 of Pentacles. Yes, wow. So money's not going to be a problem. Family, security, the circle of friendship or chosen family are going to be secure and firm and there to support you throughout. This is one of the best cards, and one other of the best cards here, saying that you find not only peace and harmony, but your finances are going to be stable as well. Oops. We have the 2 of Wands, and the 2 of Wands is that card of moving forward and probably taking a partner with you. This card says you could be planning a trip for business or for pleasure or both. This card says you're moving forward, but you're being very, very mindful of the choices and decisions you're making as you go towards this. Often this has to do with career and business. Well, my beautiful, beautiful Taurus, this is your general reading for this week. And I wish you a great remainder to today and a beautiful, optimistic, healthy, happy, prosperous, and successful week. Always know I stand in this circle of love and light for you, and I'll see you soon, my beautiful, beautiful Taurus.